And welcome to another edition of the Trafiking Hour. Hey, I have a special guest with us today on the phone, man, Bria Cheri. How's it going?
Hey, thank you for having me. How are you?
Hey, I'm great, man, and I'm loving the new single, and we're about to debut it to the world today. So for those who maybe not know you, let them know a little bit about you, like where you're from and how long you've been actually doing the music professionally.
Okay. Well, for those that don't know, my name is, once again, Bria Cheri. I'm a singer, songwriter, just musician as well. I'm from New York City, born and raised. I've been doing music pretty much my entire life since I was 3 years old. That's when I first started learning music and playing the piano, classically trained and all of that. So I come from a family musical background as well. My grandfather was a manager to some jazz artists back in the day, and I had a great aunt who was an incredible vocalist as well. So music has always been in my life. And as I got older, I realized, into my preteens is when I knew, okay, I have a voice here. So that's when I began developing that even more, as well as piano and everything. And then that's when I years later, linked up with Donnie Klang, if you remember, making the band and Sean P. Diddy Combs show. Donnie was a part of that, and he was signed to Bad Boy and everything. So he owns his own studio in Long Island called Loft Sound Studio. And I linked up with him, and he just kind of took me under his wing, and we developed these two projects that are out right now. And one of those songs is No One Like You. So yeah, we've been grinding. I've been working hard, and yeah, I'm just here.
So now, are you actually in the city of New York, or where are you actually located?
I live in Long Island, but yeah, I'm from New York, so.
Okay, all right. And so, with that being said too, as well, now is this your first complete project that you have out? No,
I have two completed projects out.
Okay, and those are on all digital platforms?
Yes, I have two out. Yep, they're all on all the streaming platforms, basically anywhere. I'm very easy to find. The first project is called Before the Music, which I put out back in 2017. The second project is called Silent Siren Volume 1, which I put out last year.
Okay, and so now for someone who's never heard your music, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as I do R&B, so it's very reminiscent of the old school 90s, just real raw, real storytelling with the vocals as well, but with a current twist to it. So you'll hear those little influences through that, and then my own flavor to it. So if you're into just good music, I'm your girl.
Now that's a perfect description of the song that we are about to debut. Now, the song we're about to debut, what's the name of the song? Who did the track? And I noticed it got a feature. So let the people know that. And then I also want to know how you came up with this song.
Okay, yeah. So this song we're going to get into is called No One Like You. It is off my debut EP, Before the Music, and it was produced by Donnie Klang, and it features Donnie Klang. And when we were in the studio and we were trying to figure out what the next song would be, I was like, Donnie, I want to recreate a certain sound, a certain vibe, or a certain feeling. And I was like, you remember the song, Method Man and Mary J. Blige did, You're All I Need? He was like, yeah, of course. So we were just playing the song and just enjoying that time and that music. And I was like, we need to do that, but make it like current and just have that sound again. And I was like, okay, let's try that out. And so he started putting the beat together, and I started writing it. And after a little bit of time, I was like, okay, I need somebody who could jump on this song and put that male perspective and that sound to it. And I couldn't find anybody that was right for that job. And so Donnie was like, hey, I can do it. And so I saw him write down his his bars. And to my knowledge, I don't think he's ever rapped on any song. I might be wrong, but to see him get in the studio, and rap and how it came out, it was perfect. And I was happily surprised. I was just blown away because I know him as just a singer. So to see him do that for me was really dope. So it came out to be a great song. So.
Yeah, so you got it exclusive. Well, we're about to debut it right here on the Trafiking Hour. This is Bria Cheri. The song is titled Nobody Like You. Y'all keep it locked.
Life with her, I might just spend my life with her, life with her, life with her, I might just spend my life with her, life with her.
Woke up in the morning and I know it's gonna be alright, 'cause I got you by my side. And you know there's no place I'd rather be with all the madness we go through. You got me, I got you. When you need me, I'll be there. I had to let you know that. Always know the right things to say to keep a smile up on my face. I'm just so addicted to you. Bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you. You bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you. I'm down for whatever if you keep it real with me. Reaching for my sanity, counting the minutes when I can see you. No questions, no gimmicks. You got me, I got you. When you need me, I'll be there. I had to let you know that. Always know the right things to say to keep a smile up on my face. I'm just so addicted to you. Bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you. You bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you.
She is so one of a kind. She's the only one on my mind. Got me spending all of my time with her, staying up all night with her, I might just spend my life with her, wife in her. She hits me in my heart like a kick drum. Do it from the start. She was it. I'm falling, no parachute. Always talking about you. I'm telling all my friends, I think this is the end. Like, baby, girl, better known as Bria.
Always know the right things to say to keep a smile up on my face. I'm just so addicted to you. Bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you. You bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you. You bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you. You bring out the best in me. My time with you is not the same. When I need love, you're my escape. There's no one like you.
Okay, so that was Bria Cheri, debut single, man. Nobody Like You. You got to hear on the Trafiking Hour. We still have her here on the phone, and man, that was a perfect description of the song. That definitely gives me a 90s feeling, man. I really like that record. So now what we got to know is, well, before we get any further, though, give your social media because I want people to go look at who's actually on the phone.
Okay, yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Bria, BRIACHERI_, and that's on Instagram and Twitter. If you're on Facebook, it's Bria, BRIA, 4, music, and you can find me there too. So I'm very easy to find.
All right, yes, this is Bria Cheri. I'm talking about got a star on the phone with us. So now, what's next for Bria Cheri?
What's next, man? I mean, with this whole COVID situation, I'm just trying to just hone my skills and just lay out what's going to happen next. I'm not really sure. I'm always just kind of on the fly with how I do things. But you can expect, more music coming soon. I would love to do some more visuals. I do have a visual out for one of my songs. If you go onto my YouTube channel, which is just Bria Cheri, you'll see that visual up. So I'm just grinding. So I'm just ready to work.
All right. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to a visual for this one. I'm definitely looking forward to working with you as well. Now, before we let you go, do you have any shout-outs or anything else that you want to make sure the people know?
Okay, yeah. I just want to let people know, man, to just support the artists, especially right now. It's so crucial as independent artists and artists that are not independent or signed. It's so important right now to support these creatives, and it doesn't take much to just share a song, share whatever projects, and support as much as possible, so we can come back harder when this COVID-19 stuff ends. So that's that for that. And for shout outs, man, just a shout out to Donnie Klang and for believing in me. And back when I was just like, yo, man, I just want to do this music, but I just need some more guidance with it. So he was really the front runner for me in terms of that. So shout out to him. Shout out to my family, my friends, my, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated family. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. All right. That's what's up, man. Hey, well, we definitely appreciate you for calling in, and we're about to get back into the Trafiking Hour. That was Bria Cheri. We just debuted her new song, Nobody Like You. Y'all make sure y'all go look that up. Hey, we're about to get back into the music. We trafficking right here during the Trafiking Hour. Y'all keep it locked.